Hi, welcome to the Ruckus Feature Explainer series. I'm Terry Henry. We are going to look at a new feature in the ICX switch and router code in 8092, which is a static IP wizard. So the reason this wizard was designed was to connect your switch to, say, Ruckus Cloud, or to connect it to a virtual smart zone environment when you don't have a DHCP server available to give your switch or router an IP address. However, this is a pretty handy wizard, not just for cloud or smart zone environments, for anywhere where you just want to add an IP and a default gateway and a DNS to your switch or router. So if we jump over to my console, I've already gone through the initial login with super and sp-admin, which sets up, if I do a show run here, you'll see I have VLAN 1, and then the system has already gone through and set up AAA authentication for web and console and SSH. And one other thing you'll notice here is there's manager registrar. So the commands in previous versions that were Smart Zone are now called manager, because you can manage the switch or router by Ruckus Cloud or by Virtual Smart Zone. So we've just made it generic and called it manager. But the way you want to do that wizard, go into enable here, and then if I do a manager question mark here, I can connect it to Cloud or Smart Zone. I can disconnect it from Cloud or Smart Zone. I can do a registrar query restart, but what I'm interested in is network config. So if I do a network-config, it's going to lead me through this static wizard, right? So what's my static IP address? What's the net mask? What is my static default gateway? So I'll make it 1.1.1. And then what's the DNS IP I want to use? So then in my case, because I'm running router code, it's going to create a router interface on VLAN 1, or a VE as we call it, and set that up. So it's also telling me that Smart Zone's not enabled currently, so it's actually manager's not enabled, so it's not going to try to connect. However, if I look in the running config now, I now have this router interface VE1. I have a DNS entry. I have a default gateway. And on VE1 I have an IP address. So although it was designed to be used with Smart Zone and Cloud, there's no reason why you couldn't use this just as an easy setup to put an IP address and gateway on your switch or router. And again, it works the same on switch or router code. The difference is on switch code you would get a global IP address rather than a VE IP address, but otherwise it would work the same. So that's it. Time-saving, fun new feature, and something that was definitely needed, at least for cloud and Smart Zone connectivity. All right, so thanks, and we'll see you next time. Take care.